If I had to restart my EDC journey knowing what I know now, this is the kit that I'd build. My goal was to build a high value kit with each item around or under $50 to help you move through your day with confidence. This is gear that's tried, that's tested, and it's a great starting point for your EDC journey. This video is not meant for you to go out and buy every single item on this list. Rather, it's more so to give you ideas and inspiration to help you fill in the gaps of your carry. EDC looks different for everyone, and what you need might be different from what I need. So today we're just going to go over the core pillars of the EDC world. Ready? Let's get into it. Now we've got to start with the staple of the EDC kit, the knife. Here I've got a highly regarded knife in the EDC community, the Civivi Elementum. Now, why did I choose this knife? The Elementum is such a value-packed blade, coming in at around $50 on Amazon, but what exactly are you getting? Other than a modest D2 blade, sturdy G10 handles, and a secure liner lock, you're getting a knife that just feels good to use. So what exactly do I mean by that? Well, the Elementum has a silky smooth action that's extremely satisfying to actuate. It's smoother than my last attempt at small talk, which granted isn't really a high bar, but you get what I mean. Also, the detent on this blade is tuned so well. Now, if you don't know what a detent on a knife is, you're not alone. I didn't know either when I first started. So basically, it's a small ball bearing inside of the knife that keeps it closed when not in use, but also controls the amount of resistance when you go to flip it open. When it's tuned right, like it is on the Elementum, you get this buttery, snappy action that feels more premium than the price suggests. This one is dialed in perfectly. It's crisp, it's clean, and it's just addictive enough that you'll find yourself opening it for no reason constantly. Ask me how I know. This version also has a beautiful satin finish on the blade, which I just love. And there's just a ton of small little details that just make the knife feel good to use. No crazy blade shapes or overbuilt handles. It's kind of like the Honda Civic of pocket knives. Reliable, approachable, and low profile. A more affordable option would probably be the Civivi Mini Praxis at around $30 on Amazon. It doesn't feel as smooth and the detent isn't as finely tuned, but it's got the same steel, the same handle material, and the same locking mechanism. All right, let's talk key solutions. Keys are kind of like adulthood. They're heavy, disorganized, and never quite as put together as you pretend they are. When searching for a key solution for this setup, I wanted something that was fast, that was convenient, and that was enjoyable to use. That's where the Alpaca Hub Carabiner comes in. It's got this cool magnetic quick detach feature, kind of like being afraid of commitment, but also clingy at the same time. This makes it super quick to take out your keys and put them back as needed. For me, they've been great for when my hands are full and I need to access my keys with minimal effort, or if I want to temporarily take them off of my belt loop in order to stop the jingling from when I walk. It adds a bit of novelty to your routine without being a gimmick, and at $22, I think that this could really upgrade your carry. Now, sometimes you just can't escape pen and paper. It's kind of like that toxic ex that's always showing up when you least expect it, and somehow you're always letting it back in. I personally love writing things down, even if I use note-taking apps, because writing just helps you retain information better. And for me personally, writing is a grounding experience. Even if you don't like writing, a pen can come in handy for when you need to write down your signature or if you need to leave a note for somebody. For this setup, I chose the Refine EP1, a sleek bolt action pen that starts at $49. It has a deep carry clip, takes G2 style refills, and comes in several materials from stainless steel to brass to titanium. It's also super fun to just fidget with the bolt action, but just know that you're probably gonna annoy your coworkers. If you want a more affordable alternative, check out the Fisher Space Pen for about $33. At 3.75 inches long, it's smaller than my Self-Esteem, but extends to a comfortable writing size when putting the cap on the back end. Real quick guys, if you've made it this far, then I appreciate you. If you're enjoying this video or finding it helpful, then liking and subscribing is the best way to support what we're building here. There are also affiliate links for each item down in the description below. If you make a purchase through one of those links, then it helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. But hey, I'm not here to sell you stuff. I'm just glad that you're here. Alrighty, let's get back into it. So when searching for a flashlight for this video, I wanted something that was unique, that had a solid lumen output, and that was small enough to disappear in the pocket. Enter the Rovivon E3 Plus. At around $53, this light stands out because it has two power sources, a built-in rechargeable battery and a slot for a AAA battery. It has a 700 lumen max output with the built-in battery, so it's brighter than my Future, and it's also IPX7 water resistant, so it can survive in 3 feet of water for 30 minutes. It has a momentary on mode, a strobe, memory so it remembers your last setting, and a moonlight mode. The UI takes some getting used to, but once you get the handle of it, it's really easy. My main gripe with this light is that the pocket clip isn't really deep enough, but that's really it. If you want a more affordable alternative, the Olay i3T EOS is great too, just not nearly as bright as the max output on this. Now, onto one of my favorite parts of EDC, the wallet. I love wallets because similarly to knives, there's so many areas for the craftsmanship to shine through. This is the OpenSea Topsider. It's unique because it's made of one single piece of lovely full grain leather. The only stitching on this wallet is on the left side, and fewer stitches means fewer points of failure. And fun fact, this is a larger version of one of my favorite wallets, the OpenSea Leather Gun Deck. The Topsider comes in at $59, which is pushing it a little on the price cap. It fits up to 10 cards, a lot of bills, and has 2 pockets, one for your most used card and another for the rest of your cards and bills. Overall, it's a very handsome and functional wallet that feels good to use. Finding an alternative to the wallet was tough, but when I first started out, I got a nice wallet from a brand called Vaultskin on Amazon, and it treated me really well. It's about $36. So yeah, 5 simple items. Nothing flashy, nothing overbuilt. But together, they make a carry that's functional, intentional, and meant to help you move through the world with more confidence. If any of this helped or just gave you something to think about, then feel free to give this video a like. And if you want more honest, thoughtful EDC content like this, then you're always welcome to subscribe. No pressure, I'm just glad you're here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Jeffrey, and remember, whatever you carry it well. I'll talk at you later.